Hi everybody, good morning. I'm doing this room, one of the 3 million rooms regarding to challenge to learn about SQL injection. I'm doing more the lab part, so it's free room. You can read about it. So let's start. Okay, this is we come back later on. As the room description said, we can find the pickup file inside the folder root room TryHackMe, so you don't need to, it's already in the attacks books. They give us SS key log, so we can see now if I open this with Wireshark. Hold on a minute, where is our Wireshark? I thought to do this workup before, I didn't have time. Let me do it now. Okay, let's make it bigger. Where's the font for preference? Layout, not layout, font. Let's make it big. 16, 17 should be fine. Okay, now we have remember we have it's an SSL and they give us the SSL key log. So to do that we need to go to edit, preference, protocol, and the protocol we look for TLS or SSL depending on the version of your Wireshark. And I think the TryHackMe 1 is an old version, so we should look for the SSL. Yeah, the SSL. TLS shouldn't be here. Then we have the master key log. If I look back to the file and the rooms, where is it? TryHackMe million, and then that one, and that we have the log. So we have the log. It refresh. It should refresh automatic. Yeah, because now we can decode the TLS, so we can see secure layer. This is the, where is it? Change cipher spec alert. You can start look for the, where is the TLS hello? TLS client hello, and all of that. Secure layer, handshake, cipher, all that. So if you click down, when I don't use the one from my room, you can see is going to login.php. Is trying to log in basically to this one. You see now the login.php. So one way to do this faster is remember, if someone log in, you use the method the post request. So you can go http request method. I just want to catch when he sent, so we don't waste too much time. Let me get only the post request I'm looking for. So if you do the post request, you can see it's posting to login.php, and then it starts. So basically that's the first way you log in. If I do follow TCP is fine, you can do that. Oh, TCP is not fine, it took me wider. Let's go back to the post request. It's supposed to be HTTP. Let's follow the HTTP stream. Let's for HTTP. Yeah, let's follow the HTTP. So we post the login, and then you can see what he posts here. We get directly the login. That's the login first. So we already have the username as Lensta, and we can also use it in our website. We can say that's username. Where is the shark? And then the password is this one, and okay, you can save it, and then okay, and then we have the password. Here is a bit introduction about SQL injection. They give you all these terminologies, answer, read, update, and all of that. Then SQL injection, the traditional way, the admin, what they call this thing, and then or 1 equal 1, and then wherever, and then you, okay, in a simple question you can follow here. I'm doing this especially for the lab part. So these mini SQL injection rooms in TryHackMe you can follow and read. So this is straightforward. And then where we are, now we go to the labs. Now ahead with things will get interesting. What's the question? The path. Of course, the part of the SQL definition is using the union select and all of that. So for example, you already give us this example. So if we try this, because remember the number of the column is necessary, that usually in SQL injection you play around. So you start this one, we know it worked directly. So if you go there, it give you this. That's usually you do union select until you usually you start, for example, like that, and you just there's if you don't know the number of columns, you start until you find the right one. The right, let's say for example, if I start only with 4, it tell statement have different number of columns. Then of course you add another one until you find it. So we know here in SQL injection. Now what we can do to simplify things, I will put later on in the comment the link for the whole file so it's easy to follow. I have all this okay, before we jump, we do it in two ways, automatic way and the manual way. I have best speed on. Let's say if I search for product test, there's no test. That's fine. Let's open burp. Let's say if I have a product name called test, and then if I go to burp, just copy to file, can request.txt, and that's it. I don't need the burp. I just want to do the manual way, and then I'm trying to do different way to this problem, so we can run the automatic way and let it run. So we already have the SQL map. Oops, to make noise, don't make me noise. Mute. Mute. Minus I request we just got now. I want him to get me the database, and let's do batch. I don't want him to keep asking me questions, so just do the whole thing. Let's leave it run for now. Let's run. Now one thing when you have an SQL injection this way, so we can play around and get for example, if I want find table names in all the databases, so now everything in this database, I can just do this union select. So let's first go to this union select. So union select, of course, because we need the number correct, table schema and table name, and from information schema table. This is straight to the database MySQL. So why is it freezing? Oh, it is because the other one is pre-connect mechanism because connection time out. Okay, that's some freezing itself. So if when I run this command now, so if you saw this command now, I got all the tables in this database, even the schema ones. So you can see all this what this database has. Of course, this is too much information, so we can narrow down, find table in just table application running. So it means don't show me the tables, everything, just show me. That's why we said table schema database. So if I use this one, I only see what are this application is running. I don't need to see everything. I just want to see this product, search product, this application running in port 8000. That's why we say schema. That's all the table that this application is running on. So basically that's why we said where table equal database bracket. So now we had all the tables. So let's keep that one in mind. Let's open another one so we don't. It is on 120. So now you can see the name of the table. we have we have Easter egg, we have sorry, leaderboard stat, we have member stat, we have product, so we can see the product table, and then we have the column description, ID, price. So we can zoom it more. We have transaction table and we have a user table. So basically we have everything. Remember now, okay, this one said available databases is information, this. So you can see we are interested in this one. So if I come back now and I said to him, okay, cool, minus R, now get me minus database and drop all. What's that command? Drop all, I think. Sometimes when I make live video I forgot. Yeah, dump all, not drop all. Ish. Dump all. So let's him. Oh, he start dumping now. You can see now he's getting the username. So you can see what we getting now. You can. He got. Let's copy in so we can know what we're doing. We come back to this now. Let's do the manual one first before it's finished, so we can see it's finished. He got everything. So let's finish the manual one. So now we have the table. So what's the question again? The question is said, what is the hidden path? Remember we've been doing the product, so we can search for products, and then there are two important notes to consider as you tweak the exploit. Firstly, the table names are often lowercase format and separate by underscore. Here's basically said to guess about the name of the table. In our case, we don't need to guess, so we can find them. So the interested things that there is user, there is transaction, there is product. The product is public, so we're not it's not really our goal. But this one is interested because he said underscore, so you can guess. We playing with this round, this table. So how can we get the table? For example, now I have for example, if I want now this is all. I will paste them later. This is for product. Let's, for example, for the product table, you can just copy this, because basically I have the column names and I have the predicate. So the column names for product, ID, price, something. So we can just copy this, put it there, and I have the list of product. So this is the product. So we can come here and do all of them. So but for our interest now, we are interested in the one that said unlisted product. Where is unlisted product? Product, Easter egg, member, room start. So I did all of them. I didn't do unlisted product. Funny things. Let's do quickly the unlisted product. Okay. So if I want to do unlisted product, I just come, I look for unlisted product. Where is that? Yeah, the name is unlisted product. I can change the table here, and then we have a name of this unlisted product. So we have the product type. Let me get that. So I don't need this. We need to keep the number of the column correctly, and then we have product name. We replace this. Then we have the price. And then we have ID. And then we have description. So if I take this now, remember ID description. If I go back and put this now there, this is the hidden where is referring to. This is the file that unlisted product. Basically, if this is the hidden path that he's talking about. But it is a nice interesting stuff here. If we go, for example, now there's one interesting if we go to the users, let's copy the users. We have our Lanista, so we got the one that we got login with. If we go to leaderboard stat, remember the position, we already have the information, we just can change the name of the tables. That's the table and that's the column. And then we have the people that you know of TryHackMe, Zero Die, Equinas, all this, they are Cyber Guiar or whatever, and this, I don't know what, I didn't see him in Discord, that one. Room start, there is one, where is that one? Eggs, Easter egg. Easter egg is also interesting. If I take Easter egg here and then go there, it's an impressive snooping. Go check it out. Hello fame.php. So if I go there and hello fame.php, what? Hello double L with an A. Oh, double F. So if you there, oh, it's a welcome to Hall of Fame. This statica we're capturing 4424 to run up to 3 million user leaderboard user, start user with the most points. Where is the leaderboard? And you have Zero Die, Aquinas, and then most completed rooms, Zero Die, Aquinas, and then longest trick, hey, 1999, and then I'm not on the list yet. Oldest member, the oldest is not Zero Day, 2018, where I was in 2018. Okay. Okay, this is interesting. It's fine. So we still that. So now we got the question for the hidden fault, and then we go back, and he said to us, yeah, they give us this in case you have a library MySQL systems. Well, this is the library that usually sometimes in CTF room you get privilege escalation through MySQL. It needs to be enabled somehow. And then that's the reason why you can use these techniques to, there is the eval function, and then there is the exec function. And now he tell us as a result we can do some experiment on PHP page we have discovered, and then they give us an idea what we're doing. And then remember, if we use now, remember to, this is not what we can use this, but remember our script that we found is this one, os the underscore sqli.php. So if I come here and then let me go back another part, and then I remember, no, not this one, I remember sql, no, os sql.php. What was the file again? What did we find? os sqli. os sqli. So if I go sqli, what mean? What's the IP? 208,000. SQ, what the hell? TOS underscore SQM. SQLI. We don't find it because remember we need to get the correct number of colons, so you can add until you find an answer. So null, then let's add another null. Let's go back. How many of them? 3 is not enough. Let's see. Still not. There's another one. Null. We got it. So now we got the number of the column correct. So if I go what directly I'm in var MySQL folder. So let's give us no, and this was it prepare us to answer the rest of the questions. So this is the file, and then now remember we used this one before to get the name of the tables, and they tell us grab information like table name, colon, going back to search, can you knowledge gather Bitcoin send addresses. So let's do the table first before we jump. The name we're talking about is the transaction Bitcoin recipe. We need this table, so let's get the table. The transaction, this is the union to get the transaction table. We need this table now, so I can go to there. Now this is Hall of Fame. Let me put mine, and now we got this. So basically product name, description, and that one, and then it look funny here. I think how is the order we did? We're looking for the sender, Bitcoin sender. Sender is column number, Bitcoin receipt, Bitcoin sender. So am I doing it incorrectly now? The first one is times purchase time, send the address. How many column I jumped? Transaction amount. Something is not right here. They're not supposed to look like that. It's in reverse. Why it's in reverse? It's like a transaction at the end. Let's do a view page source. It doesn't look nicer. I'm more interested with, how about, it look funny to me. Let me not get send the address. Let me remove this. Just put let's just put, if I put null here, what happened? Bitcoin address. Why it look funny to me like that? So this is the amount, and that's the sender. The sender, that's what we're looking for. That's what we need. We need the sender. Where is it? Bitcoin sender address. That's what we need to decode later on. Bitcoin sender address. Okay, so we have the sender address. That we have. What else we need? We need the hint. What's the hint? The transaction took place in 30 milliseconds of year. I need timestamp. What's the timestamp? Oh, the timestamp is here. Purchase timestamp. why purchase timestamp is not coming in? Transaction purchase timestamp is correct. Why it doesn't select purchase timestamp, Bitcoin send address, transaction amount from transaction? Why not getting the timestamp? Hold on, let me. Do you think the order is the problem? I don't think the problem is the order. Select Bitcoin sender, then the timestamp. No, I guess timestamp I don't. 1, 2, 3, 4. One, two. Do you think this null is supposed to be off? I don't think so. There are 5 of them. Different number of columns. Bitcoin send address, purchase timestamp. But why is this confusing me now? Bitcoin recipe address, transaction number. Let's use transaction number. Interesting, huh? So what it mean? I don't get them. Why is it jumping the other column? This is the 3000. That's the time when they say. No, I'm getting. I'm not clear what's going on in this table. But let's quickly look for something. The manual one. Look, the manual one, he got the OS SQL PHP because he's dumping all the table. What is dumping the table product name, the member start, leaderboard, room start, Easter egg. We got the whole frame of it. So this is the file that I'm looking for. Base Bitcoin send address. Transaction number, that's the 3000. And then they said the date is closer to wherever. That's the assumption. This one, we need this one later on. Let's keep this one. I need it. Transaction. This one is like someone it show or doesn't show. I'm not really what's going on here. Why is not showing the whole thing? Transaction Indian purchase amount from transactions. It showed this is the amount. Bitcoin send address, purchase timestamp. I'm not sure. Let's. So sometimes it shows, sometimes it doesn't show. I'm not sure what's going on in this part, but this is the answer. Basically, we need this one. So I can get. It's like if I switch the Bitcoin send address somehow. If I change the position here, if I don't need put it, let's say at the end. What I did now wrong. Select time, no underscore transaction. It's supposed to show everything. I don't know why it doesn't show everything. Here it show like the sender and these ones. Bitcoin receive, Bitcoin V and T, but it keep repeating them. Did I did something wrong in the transaction? TW is repeating the thingy key. Purchase timestamp, Bitcoin send address, Bitcoin recipe address. Oh, that's why it's double error. Oh, I see what mistake I did. So purchase timestamp. Timestamp Bitcoin sender, and you can get the transaction ID. 5 of them. Bitcoin address, Bitcoin reset transaction amount from transaction. Let's try now this one. Oh, now we got them. That's what. Hey, it was a mistake of mine. Okay, it's fine. So we got the same things through manual or through automatic. Now, okay, let's go to our next challenge. Was what he said. Look around, and then we're looking for interesting files. So if we came here and let's say change this to ls. And he said, okay, we are in database folder, so let's go to, as usual, we go to in the home folder, and then we have MySQL product receipts. So the first thing you say, interesting place is receipt. So what we find in receipt, and then we have this 3000, and then remember he said the hint, the transaction took place in 3 milliseconds of the year or something. Now if we go to this, here's the question, what is the 3 million second whatever? Basically is the last one, I think is the correct one, the one that has when he said 3 millisecond to this is the 4 to 24 close. This is 1 3 how I did the logic here. I forgot how I thought about it. The transaction number, I'm not sure he's referring to this, because this is the one that we need to use to decode the receipt. I'm not sure if the 3 he said 3 what millisecond. I'm not sure if he referring to this or not, but whatever you guess, this one will be used to detect the files. Let's go back now here to show you something. Now we have this. Now we have all this GPG, and they give us the how to decrypt them. So we just need a key and a key the sender. Now one thing, if you look here, if I for example take this 3000, we assume is referring to this one, so we don't waste time to all of them. So if I want to do this, spend time on it. If you do cat, you can see it's begin PGB message, and it doesn't show the message all of it. It's like there is limitation or something. Even if you say not less, there's there is head. What's the other one to show the end of the file? Head and I forgot about it. No, not less. Less is just like the last line of a Linux file. There is head and there is damn it, I forgot. Here where you stuck, you play around, you think you just copy it and decode it, it doesn't. So we need the shell now. Let's we need to our reverse shell. Now we need the reverse shell. Let's first have a reverse shell ready somewhere. And C -lvmp 9001. Let's do that. Now let me put my IP. My box IP is 143.8. Now we can use the first one. Doesn't work directly if you copy it directly. It doesn't work. For me to work, we need to convert it to base 64. I need to copy it. Just take the first one. You don't need to go fancy for this. If I get back here, I can say echo and put and then pipe it to base 64 minus decode it, then send it to binary bash in case we need a full path. If I do that, I get the shell, and I got the shell. Let's stabilize it quickly. Where is my copy and paste? So we don't my copy and paste is here. So if I put there and then oops, Control Z, copy, stabilize the shell, and then Control Z. So now we are in the shell. Okay, now we go to home, reset file. We interested in GPG decrypt, and that's interesting. The 3000, as I said, and then we tell us this. So if I come here, the 3000, I think the sender, so it should be this one, and I just paste it here and then press OK. Then it decrypts. It's transaction time and said product is this, so we can copy the product amount. Thank you for Chopin local, so we can go CD and we know the path directly, which gives us an answer to this question. Now the question, I say we have a malware. They said what language, the source code, what file type, added to the end, and then the flag. Okay, so now we have the file. So if we go to ls, we have four. So you already find now that why it's not stable, this shell already. File is not command. So if I go to vim and vi and all of that, they don't exist. So we find this script. And the script is already extension nim, so we can see it's written in nim language, so the answer is straightforward. Then it says read in the source code what file type is added to the end encrypted file. So if we read the file, so import add function to check the debug mode of the file. So if it's in debug mode, doing whatever it's doing, and then is contacting an IP, and then it's going down, and then it starts encryption, and then where is the part where it's doing in the file add an extension. Oh, this is if not is debug, let encoded encrypted equal encode encrypted, let file final file and then add this boogie. So that's where it add the extension. So we have that question. Now the question is compiling the defined malware. Of course, now if you want to run, because we have let me, so we don't make it in the bottom of the screen. So if I run build now, build done but no flag. Okay, there's a file called readme text. Now if I read the file, it said, hi, quick heads for testing purposes, you can skip the encrypted step just by changing debug value in config to true. The malware will still run, but it won't have any damage effect. So if I go config, the config file, we have only one file called debug the false. So of course now if you want to change that, we don't have you can just, I did it with sed, but we can just, now I thought, why wasting my time, why waste everybody time. Let's see, echo should work. Echo, I didn't test it, but let's say echo debug equal true. Through it, because we'll override the config file. Cat config.ini. Now we have changed already the debug to true, so now we are in the true. So we just echo. I didn't thought about it before because I was doing sed and said need permission, I need to do it in temporary, so you can just do echo straightforward. I didn't thought about it. Now we change debug to true, so we just need to, what was the name of the file again? We can just build it now, and then we have the flag. Straightforward. You don't need to run it in your computer or anything. You just do it straight in the machine, and then of course we're done, and we have the flag. So that's exactly this room, guys, and I hope you like the walkthrough. So basically it was a nice room. I spent a couple of time here thinking that I can see the whole files, but you can't. They say you can do manually, as said, or our friend SQL map. You can get the whole thing chalada here, straightforward. And that's it, guys. Thank you very much and have a good day.